Hi guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager action with Notts County. We have a game today against Colchester. That will be the live com game. But guys, I will show you how we got on in the previous few games. I had a few games this month. Obviously, there was the 1-0 win against Shrewsbury. We then played Rotherham away from home and had a 2-1 win in that game. We followed that game up with a 3-1 win at home to Leyton Orient. Marvin Bartley was sent off for Leyton Orient. Moses Adubejo got a goal for Leyton Orient in the 83rd minute, but by that we were already 3-0 up. David Bell with the opening goal for 25 minutes. We took the game at half-time 1-0. Mazika and Haynes both scored within 3 minutes. This was after the sending off. We had 20 shots, 12 on target. Leyton Orient had 10 shots, 3 on target. We had 65% possession to Leyton Orient's 35. David Bell was man of the match with an 8.4 rating. We followed that game up with a 2-1 win over MK Dons at home in front of 6,597 fans. Moyo and Jalifuco with the winner 3 minutes into injury time. Patrick Bamford got the goal for MK Dons after 72 minutes. We had 16 shots, 9 on target. MK Dons had 8 shots, 4 on target. Once again, higher percentage of possession. We had 59. MK Dons had 41. We then went away to Tranmere and lost this game thanks to 2 penalties, both converted by Ryan Lowe. Our goal came from Jamal Campbell-Rice. He made it 1-1, and another penalty. It was one was given away by Labadie, and the second was it came out of nowhere. The ball got pumped upfield by Tranmere. Our keeper caught the ball, but then decided to run out of the box. And he dropped the ball, but as he did, the Tranmere player was coming forward. He went round my keeper, and the defender came back and took him out. As you can see, no bookings for either of my 2 sendings off. Sorry, no bookings for either of the 2 penalties. Our only booking was in the 33rd minute, straight after we had scored. Bit strange was this game. Like I said, it's one of those where the result looked to be predetermined. It was just a case of how it would pan out, and 2 penalties does seem a bit strange. We then followed that game with a home game against Carlisle in front of 7,158 fans. Leacock injured. We had 2 bookings apiece. She and Boucard booked for us. Noble and Beret booked for Carlisle. We had 11 shots, 6 on target. Carlisle had 13 shots, 6 on target. 63% possession for us, 37 for Carlisle. 0-0 draw. Wasn't the greatest of games, to be honest, but it was nice just to not lose 2 on the bounce. That was the main thing. Obviously, after the Bradford game, we lost to Spurs in the cup, and after that we lost to Peterborough in the league. Game against Wolves, we managed to bounce back after that, so we haven't really had 2 losses in a row for a while. We then went away to Crewe and had a 2-2 draw. Haynes and Little with the goals once again 3 minutes apart. Barnard scored first to put Crewe 1-0 up, and Gary Glenn equalised and made it 2-2 in the 48th minute. Crewe had 9 shots, 6 on target. We had 15 shots, 6 on target. Possession was more even than other games. We only had 56% of the possession, whereas Crewe had 44%. That now leaves us in 7th, just outside the playoff places, only on goal difference. We are 2 goals behind Leyton Orient. They're +11, we're +9. We are 2 points behind Brentford, but they have a far superior goal difference. We are 6 points behind Preston and Tranmere, who we got beat by. They are on 71 points. Wolves, Peterborough running away with it. They're 6 points clear. Wolves ahead on goal difference. Fairly safe to say that our league position has been sorted, and we don't have to worry about anything else in terms of where we will finish in the league. I did see I got an email that said, obviously it was just about talking about us, and it said we are exceeding expectations. We were going to struggle to avoid relegation this season, and to be fair, we are doing a lot better than has been has been expected of us. So I see that we were 33-1 odds to win the title. I did find that out. So we have done pretty well so far. I think we have had our best season yet so far. Obviously, it's only the first season, but we had a season that is a lot better in terms of expectations. What was wanted from us, and what we have been able to deliver. So England call unlikely for Henderson, and over weekend preview, can't really see anything for us. Obviously, we are at home for this game. Let's go to match preview. It looks like Colchester are also playing the 4-1-2-2-1 formation. Where are Colchester in the league? Well, Colchester are just 1 point behind us, so we need to at least draw this game. Right, let's go and do a quick pick. We have Sheehan, Jalifuco, Liddell, Simek at the back, Mazika, Boucard, Labadie, Campbell Rice, Bell and Haynes up front. On the bench, we have Spies, Manny Smith, Fotheringham, Coulthris, Dumbaya, Moyo and Coombs. We have midfield covered, we have defence covered, and we have 2 strikers on there, although I'm partially tempted to put Enoch Shawumni on there. A couple of players have come back to me and asked why they haven't been getting game time. And I'll take Dumbaya off as I have Smith, who can play right back and centre back. Yeah, it was Jeffers and Shawumni came back and asked me why they weren't getting game time, and asked me saying they weren't happy about the situation and wanted to leave. Which basically I've turned around and said, yeah, okay, I'll let you go at the end of the season, and I had planned on already letting them both go. Yep, Colchester lining up in exactly the same formation. Not the easiest of games to predict. Having said that, I'm not putting my money on Notts County today. Even though Colchester are struggling away from home at this moment, I still fancy the U's to just about win this one. The absence of Dean Leacock will also hit Notts County hard. Notts County are slight favourites at 6-4. Colchester 13-8. The draw is 2-1. If I was a betting man, I'd have bet on the draw. Right, opposition instructions are all set. We're the favourites and we should encourage the team to push on. So ask my assistant. We're the favourites here, so go out there and impress me. Not really done anything, so let's go and do the odd passionate. I have faith in you. Same with the midfield. Passion. I have faith in you. This has been working of late with Danny Haynes. He has been taking special attention to what I've been saying. See, Danny Haynes has 17 goals, 4 assists for us this season. We have Sheehan, who is our main assist guy. He has 16 assists, and then we also have our second in Campbell Rice. So we do have some good providers of goals on the pitch. We just need to start scoring a few more. I am contemplating changing and taking out the central defensive mid that we have and going with 2 up front. I have done that a couple of times where we have chased a game, and if we are chasing this one, I will look to bring a second striker on. About 24, 25, 26 minutes into the game, I'm going to apply that advice about Jabo Ibire. But it looks like that was a chance for us, and we spurned it. And there is Gore running down the right. Is he going to get tackled? Is anyone going to tackle him? No, he plays it backward to Eastman, who plays it to Wabara. Wabara inside to Minkic, and the move breaks down. We've had 6 shots, 1 on target. Neil Bishop shown a yellow card, first yellow card of the game. Colchester have had 3 shots, 1 on target. Double possession for Notts County coming up to half time. Boucard, it looked there, had taken a knock. We will check his energy levels out at half time. Boucard down to 69%, so we'll make a substitution, get him off and get Fotheringham on. 1 goal is all we need, so let's go with the assistant. A couple of plays are looking good. We'll do the old passionate. You have the ability to make a real difference today. Go out there and do it. Looked happy. Passionate once again. You have the ability to go out there and make a real difference. Go out there and do it. Same with Danny Haynes. Go out there and do it. And see, finally, he's going green, is Danny Haynes. Right. Let's see if we can get something done in this second half. We've only had 1 shot on target out of 8. We now have had 2 shots on target from 10. Colchester still only the 3 shots and only the 1 on target. Sanchez Watt playing for Colchester. I didn't realise that. Minkic out to Robertson. Down the left, plays it inside to Eastman. Inside again, it goes to Minkwitz. Plays it out wide right to Massey. Massey up front, and it's Ibire with the opening goal for Colchester. Straight through the defence. and just shocking, to be honest. We need to be playing better than that, especially having 12 shots and only 3 on target. Well, 14 shots now, but Sheehan with the free kick, it gets whipped in, and that goes straight to the goalkeeper. Why show me that if you've not shown me the highlights of our other chances that have been on target? Unless it's a chance coming up for Colchester. Simek with the ball, and our guy just does not decide to run after it. That's Bell down the right, isn't it? But Simek, yep, to Bell, inside to Fotheringham. Fotheringham to Mazika, forward to Bell. Bell cuts inside, can he find anyone? He finds Fotheringham. Fotheringham back to Mazika, to Labadie, to Fotheringham. Play out wide left, we've got Guy Spitting who's free. Bell with the ball, Bell pass 2, Bell shoots, and that's gone wide. And Bell, your time is up. Coombs is going to come on for you, I think. Yeah, you're only having a 6.5. And Shawumni can come on for Haynes. He's down to 59% fitness. Make those 2 changes. Hopefully that will sort us out. Right, Labadie booked, coming to 68 minutes, 70 minutes gone in the game. We have a corner. Sheehan whips it in, and that gets headed clear. And as far as Campbell Rice. Campbell Rice passes it inside to Jalifuko. Inside again to Mazika. Forward to Fotheringham. Fotheringham to Coombs. Great tackle. Minkwitz with the ball back to Eastman. And that's Little with the ball now. Forward to Fotheringham. To Coombs. Cross it in, fella. Cross it in. There we go. Shawumni with the header. And that's the equaliser. Fantastic. 1-1. Boom. Fantastic. It's nice that Shawumni is actually scoring some goals now, as Haynes obviously looked to be may potentially have an injury, but at least I've got one striker in form. I can drop him for the other one. 86, 87 minutes. Mazika is booked. Yep. Right, 3 minutes of injury time. Can we get something? 16 shots, 4 on target. This is poor. Sheehan with the free kick straight at the keeper, and I think that's all she wrote, as we are 40 seconds over injury time. And there we go. The keeper made the final touch. That is a game we should be winning. There we go. That, simply put, was not good enough. We should have won that match. The team looked to be doing okay. Looked to respond to that. Where does that put us? That puts us up to 6th in the table, as Notts County haven't played. Sorry, Leyton Orient haven't played. We are Notts County, aren't we? Stupid. Yeah, Notts County have moved up to 6th by 1 point, so still 2 points behind Brentford, so they must have drawn their game as well. Leyton Orient haven't played their game. They are on 64 points, so if Leyton Orient win their game, or even just draw it, then they will go back above us. Leyton Orient, no, yep, just checking, they definitely didn't play. Notts County, missed chance to win. Roundup, nothing mentioned about our side. So where does that leave us in terms of fixtures? 3 draws in a row, simply put, not good enough. Next game is in a week's time against Brentford. I'm sure Brentford are up there as well. We have a chance to... Yeah, Brentford are 2 points ahead of us. You know what, guys? Let's go through. I'll quickly skip through this week. I'll do this all live with you, and we'll make this a double comms. Why the hell not? Right, our next game is in 6 days. Leyton Orient are playing Preston, and this is this is Sunday, 1 o'clock. So this will be a game on TV. 1-1. Oh, Johnson Paint Trophy. Ah, right. So that's not a league game. So I wonder if Leyton Orient potentially have a game midweek to play catch up. Right, Brentford scouting. Brentford could fall out of the playoffs if they lose to Notts County. If they lose to Notts County and results elsewhere go against them. Right, match training is going to be defensive position. Following how we conceded that goal in the final game, when that last game, we'll make defensive positioning our focus on training for this week, especially against who are we playing? Brentford. Spalletti unhappy with Coulthris loan agreement. Spurs manager Luciano Spalletti has asked to hold a conversation with him to discuss a lack of first team football. Right, let's talk with him. I don't feel you're giving Coulthris enough first team football, because the fact that he was loaned to you to be first team regular. I can see your point. I will endeavour to give Coulthris the amount of first team football that merits his remainder. Fair enough. I'm certain he'll benefit from getting increased first team football. I'll keep track of things over the next months. Although I'm willing to recall him if the situation doesn't improve. If you want to recall him, you can recall him. He's going to be a squad player. I'm just keeping him there for a bit. Right, players whose contracts are looking to run out. Kieran Hughes, Lavelle, Nangle, Arquin I want to get rid of. Simek, I'm not bothered. Shirumni, Jeffers getting rid of. Little and Boucard are the two I want to keep. But let's go to offer Boucard a contract. He wants 1,700 a week. If I make him a key player, I can offer him the 1,700 a week. I've got him until 2017. Suggest those terms. He fucking now wants more money. Right, I'm doing that. Tell you what, I'll go to 1,800 and then a year longer. His appearance fee wants to be more. I'm just going to knock all this down because I'm just not interested. Suggest terms, finalize. Right, so we've managed to keep this guy. Can we go and offer Little a contract? Squad key. Contract to the end of 2015. Wages 2 grand. Loyalty bonus nothing. Agent fee nothing. Let's add a clause of yearly wage rise of 20%. Suggest those terms. He wants 2,500 a week. I cannot afford. I can only go to 2,000 a week. Suggest terms. We aren't too far apart. Can I get an extra year on your contract? Yes, I can. Finalize those terms. There we go. I've got 2 main players. I may look to sell Little. Youth players, I'll let my youth team coach sort that out. But I've got Little. I may have gone over the top in terms of his appearance fee and everything like that. But at the end of the day, just looking at these loan guys, Kyle Dixon been on at Lincoln, 25 games, 4 assists. At the end of the day, as Assam Bongla is the player of the month. Vukic, Scoop's young player of the month. Gary Glenn's goal against us was 3rd best goal of the month, and Darren Ferguson was manager of the month. He had 1 win, 1 loss, 2 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins, 2 losses, 4 wins, 2 losses, 5 wins, 2 losses. Okay. But yeah, I may have gone over the top with Little, but I've got him signed up until the end of the 2017 season. I can look to potentially sell him maybe next year. We'll have to see. But that's if he signs his contract. Beating Johnson, that's Leyton Orient. Right, we're £7,500 per week less on player wages, so extends Crawley loan deal. The board are very pleased with the overall leadership, major contributing factors in the atmosphere around the dressing room. However, some of the fans have voiced concern over Palikowski's performance. Club recorded a loss of 10,000 last month. Merchandise income was 20,000. It's projected to deteriorate as the finances. I will show you the finances now. Yeah, so last month we made a loss of 10,000. This season we made a profit of 600,000. So far this month we made a loss of 2 grand. Projection, they're saying it's projected to deteriorate. I'm sure they did. Although the financial position is currently okay, it is projected to deteriorate in the coming months. Well, that projection doesn't show me the fact that things, there you go, 1.5 up to 3.5 is that? So that doesn't show me they're gonna, that's if they stay as they are. Other thing, guys, as well, I want to show you is a sponsorship deal for the club is up at the end of this season, so I will show you guys what happens with that. But we need to get on. I'll get this game done. Stuart commits future. Notts County player Ray True has invited you to enter contract talks. See, I don't know why they're doing it now when I don't know how this season's going to end. I did see this on Toffman's video, and it made me wonder as to why it's always set for when there's a couple of months left, because you don't know where you're going to be. I know he had the chance of being promoted. I haven't seen his video, so I don't know if he has been promoted. But there's a chance we could get promoted, which means the league expectation of mid-table and the 53 grand a week wages are just going to be. I'll accept those vision. Those to me. That to me, just if we get promoted, then obviously it's not going to be a mid-table finish for next season. It'll be probably for me. It'll be to avoid relegation and coming straight back down. But anyway, Labadie wants to discuss personal matters. Speak to Labadie. Doesn't have to go outside, but I think I need to move to a bigger club to achieve my ambitions. I believe the club can continue to grow, and I promise you can achieve your ambitions here. See what he says to that. I can't wait as long as that. You're being very unprofessional, showing a lack of respect to both me and the club. You're being very unprofessional. You're right. I shouldn't have said anything. I'll concentrate on my football. Wow. Okay, let's see what happens. And I'm set to negotiate. There we go. View offer. Promotion wage rider 15%, a grand and a half a week. You know what? I'll accept my contract. Finalise deal. There we go. Must respond, which I have done. Let's carry on going. But yeah, it seems very strange how things are. How your contract's renewed then when you've got so long to go. But this is This is a Leyton Orient's game in hand, guys. So we're going to see what they do here. Hopefully, Bradford can get something out of that match. They're currently playing. I'm recording this on a Sunday evening. They were 2-2 in their game against Coventry last I saw. Bradford get a 1-0 win, even being down to 10 men. Fantastic. Well played, Bradford. I just hope if I have to play you, I can beat you. Right, a couple of days before the Brentford game, I've had a couple of contract negotiations. The guys still haven't come round and actually said yes. Well, not officially. I'm assuming they will do though. Right, there you go. Little Penn's new deal. Hazard considered for major award. Gibson pleased with Moyo's performance. Brentford favourites for Notts County clash. Warnock demands more from Bajkowski, and McAllister set for Wolves hot seat. Yeah, it was Kenny Jackett at Wolves, but I believe he's gone to Notts County. Sorry, not Notts County, Notts Forest, and Gary McAllister looks to be the new manager of Wolves. Interesting choice. Right, so Tranmere are playing Swindon on the Friday night game. That looks to be. And Tranmere get a 3-0 win. That puts them up to 3rd in the table. We have a game against Brentford. It would be nice to at least get a draw out of this game. That will be what my expectations are. We've had a full week off, so the team should be fully fit. Let's go to the match, preview it. They're playing, looks like they're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Quick pick: Liddell, Smith at the back, Sheehan, Simek, Mazika, Boucard, Labadie, Campbell, Rice, Bell and Haynes. Coulthrist on the bench along with Shawumni. He scored in that last game. Moyo on the bench as well. Actually, I'm going to put Moyo in the starting 11, guys. And what I'm going to do, I will move Shawumni in place of Moyo. Moyo will go where Bell is, and then Moyo and Campbell Rice will swap. So Campbell Rice is on the right. Bell can be dropped. Wasn't impressed with his performance in that last game. Yeah, 4-2-3-1 for Brentford. We'll see how our formation of 4-1-2-2-1 counteracts that. I can't look beyond Brentford for this game, says Luke Ford of BBC Radio 5 Live. Opposition instructions all set. Encourage the team, even though we are underdogs. Passionate. There's a lot more to come from you. Passionate. I think there's a lot more to come from you. Josh Labadie looked happy. Thank God. And there we go. I have faith in Danny Haynes to get out there and make a telling contribution. But if he doesn't do it after 50 odd minutes, he's off. But we'll have to see how we're doing in the game. I think I would take a draw in this game if it was offered to me pre-match. And Labadie booked after 11 minutes. That's not a great start. Corner for Brentford, and that is foul by Alan Sheehan. Is that a penalty? It is. Fuck's sakes. Simic said, it said foul by Alan Shearer, but then it said Simic, wait, Simic, I can't believe it. Right, Forbes steps up and he scores 1-0 to Brentford. I'm going to watch that penalty back on the on the highlights afterwards. After you watched this recording, because I did not see anything wrong with that, but obviously you only get one look at it. So that's 1 shot and 1 on target for Brentford. We've had 2 shots, none on target. We are bossing the possession. Leyton Orient are equalising against Sheffield United. 1-1 in that game. Haynes with the ball. Haynes through on goal. He lobs the keeper and it goes wide. Oh, that would have been a beautiful finish. That would have been worthy of Premier League goal of the week with that one. But couldn't even get it on target. Moyo has taken a knock. Here we go, corner. Sheehan whips it in. Labadie with the header. The save. Smith. See, to me, that there, with that save, to me that this is just the simulation and the 3D engine just letting us score, because that for the keeper to save it and just palm it straight to my player who was unattended, there was no one on either post, and he just had an open goal to slot it into. To me, that was all premeditated. That the game that Brentford would go 1-0 up, and then we would equalise. And we'll just have to see. But that was Liddle. See, it was Liddle's header, and then Smith, just had an open goal. How's everyone doing on the ratings? No one lower than 6.5, which I'm happy about. Encourage the team. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Everyone's looking well and looking good. We are definitely doing better than most people would have predicted in terms of both the league in general and this game. Brentford were 1-2 favourites to win this game, so they were expected to beat us. And we'll apply that advice for Yavi Venta. I don't know what it really was. Right, so it's Bidwell into Duraga, up to O'Connor, looking to find someone. Goes back to Duraga, into Philo, back to Duraga. Just vertical passes. O'Connor now. Back to Calvet. Calvet forward to Bidwell, who plays it through to, I think it was Dagbu again. Liddle with the ball now. Nice crossfield ball to Moyo. Moyo with space to run. Plays it, tries to go around the defender. Still going Moyo. Moyo, is he going to cross? Plays it to Boucard, running in. Boucard shoots, and it's 2-1 to the Magpies. Beautiful finish. Oh, yeah, wow. 13 shots, 7 on target. Doing a lot better in this game. Grigg with the ball to Murphin, to Calvet, and nothing comes of it. Let's look to make a couple of substitutions. Anyone looking pretty poor? Tell you what, let's get Coulthurst on. We'll have him on for... I'll have him on for Danny Haynes. Labadie, we want to give you a rest. I don't really want you getting injured or booked. And same with Doumbia, take you off and also bring you on for Simek. I don't want any red cards in this game. Right, so making tactical changes. Hopefully Coulthurst's pace can help us out and can hold the ball up. Doumbia has been injured and I cannot replace him, so Mazika is going to have to go there. Doumbia will just have to sit up there. I cannot make it. I've got no more changes. That's the one thing about making 3 changes, but hey ho, he's in a position where he's just going to have to stay on and just not get himself offside. But it's Calvet with the ball. Up to Murphin, is that? To Dagura, who for some reason they're chasing the game and he does that back to his keeper. To me, I don't get that. That to me is just wrong and shouldn't happen. But it's 4 short with the ball inside to Grigg, who shoots, and that's gone. And he's beaten the keeper from there. See, that whole play, why did the defender long ball back to... It wasn't even as if it was across the ground. It was a high ball and it went back to the keeper, and then the keeper just booted it forward. To me, there was no reason for that to happen. It was just the 3D engine just getting the ball forward when, in order for Brentford to score. Campbell Rice booked. So we've had 4 yellow cards coming into the 3rd minute of injury time. It's 4 short to O'Connor. Surely we can hang out for these last 40 seconds and Brentford won't get a winner. 4 short. See, if they're chasing the game, why are they going backwards like that? O'Halloran into O'Connor. Out wide left to Bidwell. Bidwell, he's going to get the assist, isn't he? No. It's Barron with the ball. Crosses it in, and that's cleared. Campbell Rice now. Out to Bidwell. Final 10 seconds of the game. They're playing. See, they're going backwards. Why pass there? Why just do a little 1-2 there? There was no need. Bidwell with the ball now. And that's it. See, if Brentford were going to score, and Brentford were looking for the win, half of those passes wouldn't have gone through. They wouldn't have taken place because they would have got it down the wing as soon as they could, or just pumped it into the box and hoped that someone could have knocked the ball down. But that draw drops us to 7th, still 1 point behind Orient, 2 points behind Brentford, but we are still intact. So this is between Colchester, Notts County, Leyton Orient and Brentford for the final 2 playoff places. We have a few games left. We have, when I can go to fixtures, we have games against Port Vale, Bristol City, Crawley, Swindon and Oldham. Depending on how the season's going, guys, if we have a chance of still reaching the playoffs, I may do comms over the last 2 games. We'll just have to see how it's going. It depends on how much time I've got. But guys, I will leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, if you could leave a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. Let me know that you like it and you want me to continue. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.